Okay, so there are 5 anatomic landmarks for an IM injection, and the first one we're going to start off is the deltoid. So you're first going to start by drawing an imaginary upside down triangle, and you're going to do 2 to 3 finger breaths below the acromion process, and then right there at the end of that finger and in the middle of the triangle is the apex, and it's going to be come in line with the axilla, and right here is where you would give that injection, and it's going to be no more than 1 milliliter. The next one is the vastus lateralis, and you're breath below the greater trochanter and 1 hand breath above the knee, and you're going to go anterior and lateral to the thigh about 1/3 of the way. And you're going to squeeze that muscle, and you're going to inject no more than 2 milliliters. All right, then next is the rectus femoris, and it's located midway between the patella and the superior iliac crest. So it's basically the same as the vastus lateralis. Lateral. So you're going to do as you did before and squeeze that muscle, and you're going to inject no more than 2 milliliters. Next is the ventrogluteal, and you're going to start by placing your hand just below that greater trochanter, and your fingers are going to be pointed towards the waist, and you're going to start by moving that index finger towards the superior iliac crest, and you're going to abduct the other fingers to the buttocks or the posterior iliac crest, and right here in the middle of that V is right where you would give the injection, and it's no more than 3 milliliters. Alright, then the last one, stand up for me, is the dorsogluteal, and this routine is not really recommended anymore. So what you would do is you would form an imaginary line starting at, come this way a little bit, starting at near the small of the back, which is the posterior superior iliac spine, and then you would move down to the greater trochanter, and you would give the injection above the imaginary line but below the iliac crest, and this is no more than 3 milliliters. And if you had to give an injection that's 3 milliliters, they recommend that you use the ventrogluteal injection site.